Hello everybody, welcome to our Emotional Wellbeing Challenge of Discovering a Child's Mind, the Impact of Electronic Devices on a Child's Mental Health and Focus. We are from Temescal Canyon High School, Chapter 32339, and this is presented by Alize Huynh, Summer Bristow, Madison Martinez, and Ireland Wanacott. Before we begin our presentation, we first decided to do a Q&A and survey of asking if our audience knew what mental health was, how electronic devices can impact our mental health, and if they think that electronic devices are positive or negatively affecting our mental health.
Hi, I'm Alize, and here are the survey results. To start, most children who are 5 to 6 do not know much about mental health, and this showed with the group of children that we surveyed. 0 out of 19 kids, or 0% of kids, knew what mental health was. Additionally, 8 out of 19 kids thought screens were beneficial. This is almost 50%, or around 50%. Next, many children reported feeling sad or angry after using screens, and this was around 89%. Lastly, most children begin using screens at 3 to 5 years old. Most of the children that we surveyed raised their hands around 4 or 5 years old. Now let's talk about what mental health actually is. Mental health is about the state of our emotional and psychological well-being, as well as our health. That's a lot of big words for your mind and your brain health. Many things can positively, which are good, or negatively, which are bad, affect our mental health. Some examples of things that can positively affect our mental health or make better are physical activity, like running, jumping, or dancing, sleep, nutritional diet, which is a balanced and healthy diet, and meditation. Some things that can negatively affect our mental health or make worse are poor sleep, poor dieting, and electronic device usage, or screen time. Something that can help you understand what mental health is thinking of your mental health as a plant. Positive things like physical activity, sleep, nutritional diet, and meditation can help our mental health grow. It waters it. Negative things like poor sleep, poor dieting, and electronic devices can make our plant unhealthy, like neglect it.
Hey guys, my name is Maddie, and this is why we chose this theme. The reason in which we chose this topic was to bring awareness of how electronic devices can both positively and negatively affect a child's mental health. We wanted to discover the motives in what children use electronic devices for, either if it's for education or video games, wanting to know how deeply it can impact their development as well as education. Our main motive of choosing this topic was to bring awareness of the impact devices have on children.
Hi, I'm Summer, and I'm here to talk about media trends. Over the years, the way children use technology has changed a lot. Between 2015 and 2019, children began getting phones at younger ages. During that time, the number of children from ages 8 to 12 who watch videos every day more than doubled, reaching over half of that age group. Children now spend 56 to 59 minutes a day watching videos alone. As a result, traditional TV use has slightly decreased, while phone and tablet use has increased. These trends show why it's so important to understand how screens affect children's mental health and focus. This slide explains executive function, also known as the brain boss. The brain boss lives in the frontal lobe and helps children pay attention, follow rules, control emotions, and make good decisions. Electronic devices can distract the brain boss. Games and videos often give instant rewards, which can make it harder for children to stay focused when rewards don't come right away, like in school or during homework. By limiting screen time and encouraging real-life activities, the brain boss becomes stronger. This helps children improve focus, behavior, and emotional control. This slide shows how children learn by moving their bodies, which is called sensory motor development. Activities like running, jumping, drawing, dancing, and playing can help the brain develop important skills like balance, coordination, and muscle control. These skills are controlled by parts of the brain like the parietal lobes and the cerebellum. When children spend too much time on screens, they may miss chances to move and play. This can lead to difficulty learning new movements, maintaining balance, or coordinating hands and eyes. That's why active play is essential for a healthy brain. Screens aren't always bad, but balance is very important. For children under 2 years old, doctors recommend no screen time except for video chatting with family. For kids ages 2 to 5, screen time should be less than 1 hour per day. For children ages 5 to 17, screen time should be under 2 hours per day, not including schoolwork. Some healthy rules include no screens in the bedroom, turning screens off 2 hours before bedtime, and choosing activities like reading or playing outside instead. These habits help the brain rest, focus, and grow properly.
This emotional well-being challenge can benefit each of us in so many ways if we become health professionals in the future. For me, in a world that's dominated by technology and where children's mental health is a rising concern, this challenge will benefit me if I become a health professional in the childcare realm. It will help me understand children's mental health, communicate the topic to children, and support healthy screen time usage. For Ireland, this challenge can benefit her in her future professional career by helping her learn more about how to express her own feelings and emotions. And the presentation will help her improve on public speaking skills and relating to younger children, which could be future patients. Spreading awareness about mental health to young children is very important to her and can assist in relating to and understanding how they feel. For Summer, understanding how environmental factors, like screen time usage, can hinder aspects of brain development and can help her recognize the risk factors early and support cognitive development in her younger patients. Lastly, for Maddie, this topic can help benefit her if she becomes a health professional because it allows her to understand a child's mind and know the importance of mental health within all ages. This topic allows her to know which ways she can provide help to those who are struggling with mental health.
Why is this important to our audience, young children? Knowledge of the subject can help them make smart choices. Now that they know screen time can make them less focused, they can try different activities, such as sports, drawing, or reading, which we mentioned to them. All of these activities could increase their focus and even make them happier. In fact, many children reported that eating healthier, playing, dancing, and going outside made them more happy than going on their screens. According to this Harvard study, physical activity can also boost mood.
After we finished presenting to the children, we decided to ask them the same questions from the beginning of our presentation to determine our success and to see what they learned. Overall, this presentation helped more kids learn about the effect that excessive screen time usage has on their mental health. They learned that screens are not always beneficial, and they learned ways to take care of their mental health. 10 out of 19 kids knew what mental health was after the presentation, and they could list one or more ways they could take care of it, including limiting screen time and spending more time doing physical activity, getting sleep, eating a healthy and balanced diet, and meditation. Now, this time around, 16 out of 19 kids understood that excessive screen time can be harmful to mental health.
Thank you for listening to our presentation. We hope you learned more about mental health.